Hi, it's Tiffany from A New Dawn Tarot, and I'm here to do your tarot card reading for Monday, August 21st, 2023. We'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck. So before we get started, a couple of things. I know some of you may have had a rough weekend, so wishing you the best, and just remember that nothing lasts. Bad times don't last, and good times don't last. I was very blessed and lucky over the weekend. Our hurricane in Southern California is just rain. It got downgraded, so I had a very non-eventful weekend, which I'm grateful for. So hopefully everyone else was blessed. Mercury retrograde is coming up on Wednesday, so it'll be from August 23rd through September 14th. It goes direct. Mercury will go direct again on September 15th. So of course that's travel delays, communication problems. So definitely triple check like emails and making sure that you're actually sending the email to the person you want to send it to. And of course, most famously, things from the past, things and people from the past. So it's a good time to review, reevaluate, and deal with anything that resurfaces that needs to be kind of finalized, completed, or finished. But we see a lot of exes, enemies, frenemies coming back during this time. And although Mercury will be retrograde in Virgo, Mercury rules Virgo, so it shouldn't be too bad, but it can affect your career, your family relationships, romantic relationships, money, health, any of these areas. And so it's a good time to just be aware that the things that you're like, why is this person contacting me? Or, why is this happening? It's a good time to get things straightened out, take care of business, put things to bed. If you don't want to be involved with someone or let them back into your life, it's how you communicate, which is something that you learn, I think, particularly as you get older. So, an old coworker that was horrible to you reaches out. I find that during Mercury retrograde, people are looking to get something from you. So it's just kind of, finding a nice way of telling people that, yeah, I'm not really going to let you back into my life, but I wish you the best. And you kind of want to detach and kind of let them go. But I think for most people, it's usually travel or communication. I traveled once internationally during a Mercury, and I said, I will never. It was the trip from hell. I said, I will never do that again. So no long distance traveling for me, but it'll be communication things usually, or someone from the past will contact me and they're no longer in my life for a reason. So once my cable went out and my internet is attached to my cable, and you know how you'll reset it or unplug it and plug it back in, and it still wasn't working. So it was day 3, and I actually had to call the cable company. It was something on their end. And so finally, after being on hold and forever and them doing it, my cable was and my modem and internet were able to be restored. So it's that kind of thing that may be just annoying, but usually it's not too bad. So people get really, really scared for Mercury retrograde, but it's just an additional awareness of what's going on and how it will affect you. So this one shouldn't be too bad, but it is going to be retro in Virgo. So I've done 2. I'll do one more and let's get started. Please give the collective guidance for Monday, August 21st, 2023 with the 5-card read. Please Please tell us what we need to know about the past, the overall energy for the day on Monday, the hidden influences, the advice to be successful, and the outcome for Monday. All right, let's see where we're at. In the past, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse again. I think we had that yesterday in the same position. The overall energy for the day is the Four of Cups, the hidden influence, the Lovers, the advice, the Four of Swords, and the outcome, the Sun. Whoop, whoop. We have the Three Pentacles on the bottom. Three of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. All right. Okay, so in the past, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse again. This is familiarity, going back to what, where, or who you know and love, the return of something or someone you loved, a familiar trip, a regular route, returning from a trip, not leaving a person or situation, although you're no longer feeling fulfilled, or it could be dabbling or wandering. The Four of Cups is feeling satisfied. So it's kind of like thanks, but no thanks. So usually it's the cup coming from the ethers. It's an offer, and the person isn't, it kind of looks like they're not paying attention. And so they don't see they're being offered more. And I think of it more as a Three of Cups where you're like drinking and eating and having a great time. And the Four of Cups is someone offering you more, and you're kind of like, no, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. And so this is being indifferent. It could be rejecting an offer, being apathetic, being bored, being in a rut, being aloof. And the hidden influence is the Lovers card. So this is our first major arcana. This is the Gemini card. And this is where you go from me to we. It could be a formal or long-term promise or agreement, a commitment, being dedicated, a deep bond, a deep love, a union, cohesiveness, following your heart, following your passions, or making a healthy choice. The advice is the Four of Swords. So we have two fours today. And the Four of Swords is about rest, recuperation. The battle is over, having peace of mind, solitude, coming to terms with something. And sometimes it can be counseling or hospitalization. The outcome is the Sun card, one of the best cards in the deck, our second major arcana. And this is positivity, fun, vitality, freedom, optimism, living out loud, being yourself, living your best life. And it's being yourself regardless of other people's opinions. And it can also be fertility, pregnancy, or birth. So I'm just seeing another scenario. So someone could be going to the hospital to give birth. But for scenario number one, some of you feel like you're no longer fulfilled in a situation. And this could be a relationship, work, etc. But you're dedicated and you made a commitment. However, you're bored and in a rut. So think of your life right now in terms of peace of mind. This is the advice. Think of your life right now in terms of peace of mind and stability. And it's really important in these times to have optimism and gratitude, because life isn't always supposed to be exciting. No one lives in TV, movies, or social media. So even when life is dull, we have to be grateful, because what happens when with the Four of Cups, you'll move to the Five of Cups. And so what you had, you didn't appreciate, and now it's gone. And so with the Four of Cups, there's always this underlying piece of this underlying mindset of you still need to be grateful for what you have. Even if it's boring, even if you're in a rut, even if things are a little kind of dull right now, you still need to appreciate that. And I don't know, maybe someone else in your life seems to be living a much more exciting life. But like I said, everything ebbs and flows, ups and downs, good and bad. And so it comes around. But definitely still kind of be grateful, and you have stability and you have peace of mind. For scenario number 2, some of you have been kind of, I don't know if it's wandering or dabbling, but you haven't been all in some sort of situation, and you've been maybe a little bit more apathetic and aloof than you realize. So you may need to be more committed and dedicated so that you get more out of the situation or the relationship. There's no battle. The battle is over. Be yourself, live out loud, and understand that you're going to get out what you put in. And I think for scenario 3, if someone from your past pops up again, you may reject them or some sort of offer. Even if it's like someone wants to have coffee with you or something like that. Make a healthy choice, and make a choice that gives you peace of mind. Don't go backwards. We were kind of talking about that with the Mercury retrograde. Don't go backwards into drama, heartache, hurt, because some of us, we feel guilty. We don't want to hurt other people's feelings, or we don't know how to walk someone out of our life. And if you make the healthy choice and you make the choice of peace of mind, that will lead to freedom and positivity. People who aren't on your vibration can't travel with you anymore. Whatever road you're on, wherever you're heading to, you can't bring everyone along for the ride with you. You have to let them figure out their own life. And a lot of times when you have this kind of aura, people want to take from you. They want some of what you have. It's like catching a lightning bug in a jar. I want some of that. They always seem to land on their feet. They always seem to be so happy. They always seem, and they're trying to take from you. And I always say there are takers and givers. The takers aren't bad people. They'll just take. They have to limit how much they take. But they kind of treat other people like, hey, you're an adult. If you didn't want to do that, you should have said something. There are also givers, and givers have to watch how much they give, because you think it's a good thing, but you can be smothering, or you can be clingy, or you can give literally till it hurts and it starts to hurt you. And so givers have to watch how much they give. And if you are a giver and you are really loving and dedicated, and you're really on a high vibration of love and compassion, sometimes people want a piece of what you've got, and you have to limit You have to limit how much you give, and associate with people who are on your level, and not in a hoity-toity kind of way, like, oh, you're not, you can't sit with me, you're not fabulous enough. But you know what I mean. I think it's more like, like a Taylor Swift concert. Like everyone who's there, they know all the songs. They're like on the same vibration. They're singing, they're happy, they're being their true selves, they're living out loud, they're feeling everybody's on that same vibration. So that's kind of how you kind of want to see your day and your interactions, especially if someone pops back up and you're just like, huh, that's interesting, or I wonder what they want from me, or I can't believe this person is reaching out to me. So let's pull a Madame Endora card for Monday, August 21st to clarify the tarot card reading. Boom. Dragon. Strength and wisdom. That's got to be in the beastry. The dragon. The dragon is the lord of the beastry and thus represents great strength, wisdom, and wealth. The dragon may also symbolize a dangerous adversary or a worthy challenge. Dangerous adversary. We're moving toward peace. What did they used to say at the end of Soul Train? Love, peace, and soul. So that is your tarot card reading for Monday. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.